I'm busy. I got so much going on. Man, listen, I got so much on my plate right now. I don't even have the time for myself. I'm doing too much. See, those are all things that a man will say when he's not interested in you. It's all the things that a man would say. Let me explain to you something. When the perfect opportunity arises, nobody will be too busy. Nobody won't have the time. And nobody will not be ready. When the perfect opportunity hits, the majority of us will be ready. And if you're not ready, instantly you become ready. And you'll even learn on the job itself. See, a lot of times when people say that they're not ready and they are busy, it's just they are avoiding you. Because when you're talking about people ain't that busy. People really are not that busy. They are not too busy. These days, folks be scrolling social media, doing the things and talking and hanging out. People are not that busy for you. It's just that we need to understand these keywords. And I get it because people don't tell us the truth. People don't tell us what's really going on with their words. Instead, they will show us their reality. They will show us over and over again by being consistent in their actions. And it's up for us. It's up to us to believe it. But when somebody tell you continuously that they are busy, don't disturb them again. Don't ever disturb them again. When somebody ain't got time for you and making time for you, don't ever disturb them again. You just have to accept it. You just have to realize that when people are telling you these things, because the truth is, no matter how busy you are, if somebody really wants you, they'll find a way. Especially men. Men, we are a little different. We'll fly countries and countries away just so because we want you. These days, you have these brothers going, they don't want to drive 10 miles. It's too far because they don't really want you. You have to know when you are wanted. And you got to stop making it so easy on men or for men. I think men, that's why men are so soft and different these days. But you have to know the cues. I get it. I get it that men should be honest. You're right. We should be honest and say exactly what we mean, and it makes it easier for you guys. Listen, I agree. But the chances are a lot of men don't because they are afraid to hurt your feelings. They think that your feelings are going to hurt. They think that if they tell you the truth sometimes, when they come back to you, when they, because, we always come back now. We always come back to try and sleep with you. We are always going to come back, especially when we act the fool. We're going to cry. We're going to come back and try again. And when we come back and try again, I don't want you to use my words against me because the last time I told you I don't want you. The last time I told you you're not my type. The last time I told you, listen, leave me alone. I don't want to tell you that. So let me act busy. Let me pretend that I got so much going on and I got I got work, I got my kids, I got this, I got that, I got all these things I gotta do. I got my family, I got my mom, and everybody needs me there. So let me tell you these things because when I'm ready to come back, you let me back because I wasn't rude or disrespectful to you. You have to learn sometimes people don't prioritize you. And when you are not a priority in people's life, you have to acknowledge where you stand. And when you acknowledge where you stand, you gotta know, go sit your little butt down somewhere because you're not in their life. And that's the hardest thing to understand. Now, I know somebody told me the other day that my channel is so negative. And this is because I talk about these things. And I talk about these things because these things happen. And I bring in awareness. See, anytime you bring in awareness of certain situation, some things will sound negative because awareness is not just positive. When you're spreading a message about diseases or all these things, it's not going to be positive. It's not going to sound good. And when I tell you these things, I don't mean to sound bad. I don't mean to sound like I'm just talking like all men are like this or this is negativity. I'm telling you that these things happen. This is why this channel exists. The truth is, I was this man that I'm speaking about, and I know many men who speak the way who speak this way still. And so when I bring these conversations to you guys, it's for you guys to just be aware of it. Sometimes it means nothing to you because you have no man or you don't have that problem, and that's good. Everybody don't have the same issue. But you have to listen to what a man is showing you. Listen to what a man is showing you. Listen to what he does. Let me tell you one way of understanding what a man does. If you get to open your eyes and close your ears, you will see so much more. Because I think sometimes you allow words to confuse you. You allow words, what people say, to mess with you. Even though you are seeing something, see, you have to open your eyes and close your ears. And when you do that, you won't hear excuses. You won't hear all this little petty stuff on the side. You will see that they're not showing up. You will see that they are not giving you time. You will see that they're not spending time with you. You will see how the way they look at you, the way you see the way how they avoid you. If you just sometimes, see, I think one of the most important things that when we are meeting someone, when we're dating someone, close your ears for a minute. No excuse is necessary. You don't have to explain anything. Let me just pay attention. Let me just look. Let me just observe. When you observe, you get a lot of truth. A lot of information is passed from just observation. And when you open your eyes and close your ears, you will know a whole lot more. Do not allow words to confuse you. I'm busy. I got too much on my plate. I got so much going on. It's complicated. All them things is people who don't want you. It's just people who don't want you. When you know that, it is what it is. It's truth. It's up to you to accept it or not. Some people just don't really like you. Not like that anyways. Not like that. The key is to find somebody who likes you. And when you can do that, you're going to realize that you don't hear those things anymore. People will make excuses to see you. Hey, I was just in your neighborhood. But you live 38 miles away. Yeah, but I was in your neighborhood. You want me to stop by? You know what I mean? Hey, I heard somebody on a video and it reminded me of you. Everything okay? You know? Hey, a storm hit in Japan and I was just calling to see if you have anybody in Japan. You know, any friends or family, just to make sure. When people want you, they will make any excuses to contact you. And when they don't want you, they will make any excuse to avoid you. And that's the key. That's the key. That's just the key. All these excuses, all this no-show, all this I can't make it, all this I'm busy and I got so much going on. Think about it. If you made those excuses, if you were so busy and too busy for them and had so much stuff going on and all this stuff, it probably meant that you wasn't interested either. We're not really that different, me and you. You and men, you're not really that different. You're the same. You're just using your emotions to try to not understand us. But if you would do it, it would mean the same thing. The only difference is you might say it with your words. You might not spend time or you might not sleep with a man, but a man is different. We will sleep with you still. We will hang out with you sometimes. We just will tell you that we don't want you. And I think that's the difference. That's the difference. I hope this helps. I hope you understand what I'm saying. I don't mean to be negative all the time, but this is just my content. All right? Y'all be blessed. All right? I'll see you guys later.